Yeah, another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. Now, today is Sunday, it's my off day, which it's not really much I can do on Sundays. So I've been thinking. I was thinking all yesterday in the truck because, I'm a company driver, W-2 employee working for Mr. Charlie, fuel hauler. I can't tell you which fuel hauling company I work with because it'll be World War III, so I can't do that. But what I can tell you is if you want to be a fuel hauler, guys, just look on Craigslist, Indeed, Facebook. They got a group called American Fuel Haulers. You can just drive around to your local truck stops and look at tanker trailers and read them and Google whatever company you see on the side of those. So you don't have to worry about what company I work with. If you want to do what I'm doing, just go apply. Well, Andrew, what's the best fuel hauling company? Guys, I have absolutely no idea. This is my first one, and to be honest with you, I don't even care about the other ones. I have no idea. I see all the fuel companies at the fuel rack, obviously, but I ain't talked to none of these drivers. I don't know what's going on, and I don't care to know what's going on because I got my own trucks. So, who's the best fuel hauling company and all that, guys, I don't know. I don't know. That's not my plan is not to figure out who pays the most. But like I said, if you want a fuel hauling job, I just told you how to get one. Now I was in the truck, Mr. Charlie's yesterday, and I got to thinking about what the real estate agent told me. He said, Andrew, with this W-2 income, you gotta wait 2 years because the tax returns, you took a little bit too many deductions. Okay, I see what you're saying. But then I got to thinking, I said, man, I don't know if I can wait to 2026. I don't know if I can keep myself smiling long enough in Mr. Charlie's truck from now to 2026. I don't know if the camera is gonna go off one day. I'm not paying attention and I'm doing something stupid. Because we got the AI camera. And that thing, it just, you never know when it's about to record. I kind of got it figured out a little bit. I just found out the other day that if you get a little bit too close to somebody in front of you, it activates. And you may be doing something stupid like eating some potato chips or drinking a bottle of water or something. Just saying. It could be the end of your job. But anyway, so I said, how can I, because we in August right now. Now, I've been W-2 this whole year. How can I make this process of getting the home go faster? Now, I'm about to sell some hope. So for all y'all that don't like me doing some hope selling, it's only 50% hope. I just got to sell a little bit of hope. I got a lot of people watching me. A lot of people watching from all over the world. If you're watching, get in the comments and let's make this make sense. Now, so far working this fuel hauling job, I done grossed $30,000. I went to North Dakota, I grossed another 10. Okay, so that's $40,000. I started in April fuel hauling, so in about 3 months, we got 30,000. So I'm projected to make $30,000 gross from now until the end of the year. So you had 40,000, 50, 60, 70. So we need another 10. Where's the 10 gonna come from? I hit 80,000. I just don't know where the 10 came from. Is it this month? Oh, yeah, it's this month. That's right. Okay. This month. We got 5 months. Not 4. 5. September to December. That's 4 months. Okay, so anyways, I'm projected to make $80,000 W-2 on paper, all that good stuff. If I did need more income, guys, I believe I did Amazon the beginning of the year with my own truck. So that's more income right there. That'll cover about $6,000. But so $80,000 this year, W-2 paperwork, all that. Okay. So then I got to thinking. I said, you know what, Andrew? You made 6 figures last year. You just don't got the paperwork to show it. You got the bank account, but you don't got the paperwork to show it. So I said, we in August. If I'm projected to make $80,000 this year on W-2, what do I need to do to make last year's paperwork say the same thing, $80,000? So I went to Google. Go to Google. Let's type in tax calculator. Not saying this is accurate. It's just a rough draft. We just rough drafting, baby. Because we in August. We still got to go all the way to December with this free and clear W-2 money, okay? Tax calculator. Income tax calculator, okay. Okay, I went to income tax calculator, smartasset.com. Okay, here we go. So I'm using smartasset.com. It says household income. I'm gonna put 80,000. Okay, 80,000. Boom. Filing status single. Location Nashville, Tennessee. By the way, I do not live in Memphis, Tennessee, guys. I moved out of Memphis damn near 4 or 5 years ago. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Nothing wrong with Memphis, Tennessee. I actually didn't live in Memphis. I lived in Horn Lake, Mississippi, but I was on the state line with Memphis, so I just told you guys Memphis, but I was in Horn Lake, Mississippi. But I love Memphis, though, to be honest with you. I understand, when I talk to truck drivers, and when you guys think of Memphis, you think of Lamar Avenue, from that Loves up to about the Scale House on 78. That's all y'all guys know. But believe it or not, it's actually a much better town outside that one street of prostitution and drug dealing. And they tore down the Palace, so I guess y'all got Loves left. And Loves is filled up, so you ain't parking now. So where are you parking, truck drivers? If you guys only got Loves is filled up. So you ain't parking at Loves, which means you finna be parking in an open space somewhere that ain't no truck stop. I see what's going on out there. I know what's going on. Anyways, $80,000 household income. Okay. No deductions, no itemized, no RA, no 401k, none of that. State personal exemptions, it already say one, I leave it right there. Boom, calculate. Okay, $15,000 or $16,000. Okay. So $16,000 in taxes to show $80,000 for last year. Okay. Well, I got from now to December to come up with that if I wanted to use last year's tax returns. I already got the money for it, but what I'm saying is we got from August to now, if you had $0 to make it, because the taxes are still going to come out for this year, so, So, yeah, I'm not saying the number is accurate. What I would have to do is go get a CPA, okay, and have them show $80,000 on this tax return, give me the bill, go send it off to the IRS, pay the penalty, whatever, okay. Everybody know how to do that. So you pay last year's tax return, 1099, boom, okay, boom, it shows 80,000. Then at the end of this year, you got another one that shows 80,000. Okay, so now we got 2 years tax returns, they both same number, 80,000, 80,000. We've been in trucking, 9 years, okay, cool. Because I heard it's easier to go from 1099 to W-2 and get a house, but it's harder to go from W-2 to 1099 to get a house because they're gonna make you file taxes. You got to wait a year on that 1099. So now I didn't bring this up to my real estate agent yet. I'm just brainstorming, and the reason why I'm doing this brainstorming is because I know I can make it to the end of the year with Mr. Charles. I know that. They ain't nothing but, just a couple of months. But I don't know if I can make it all of next year with Mr. Charlie's. Wait, boy, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know if I can do it. I may just hop back in my flat top or the classic. I got the blue truck. The president y'all want me to get in office, change everything around. Next thing you know, everybody paying money to ship products again. I can't miss out on the gold rush. I got to get me some. I got trucks ready to go right now to get this guacamole sauce, this dry powder. So I want to make this year's W-2 paperwork count. Just in case I gotta disappear next year, Mr. Charlie's, hey, Mr. Charlie, I gotta go. See what I'm saying? Or cause like I said, next year I could get caught on camera. One of y'all called, I ain't got my headset hooked up, I didn't grab the phone trying to hit the green, but I don't know. I don't know. I could get into an accident. I could spill fuel. I could do a cross drop. It may just get too cold. I start rushing and stuff. I started rushing the other day. Shoot, I almost had the biggest mess going. The biggest mess going. Miss Charlie has sent me to a new location. Check me out. For all y'all to know where I work. Mr. Charlie sent me to a new location, right? He had the hose trees. If y'all ever had the hose tree situation. Now, I call myself pulling up. I see the hose trees. I said, oh, this is easy right here. I hook up the hose trees. I get ready to pull the valve, and I said, something don't seem right. So I don't pull the valve. I look back. I'm looking. I said, man, something just don't seem right. Why is this damn hose so long like this? Now, the hose for the hose tree was way longer than all the other hose trees. So I'm like, where does this damn hose go to? And I look at the end of the hose. Now, they had the hose, whoever the last driver was. So, y'all know at the bottom, the other, so on the hose tree, you got the hose you hook up to the trailer, and then the very end connection that I thought was hooked into the ground. What happened was the driver set it beside the pole, so it appeared that it was hooked to the ground. Now, this was a situation to where you had to pull out your own connection fittings, pull up the yellow cap, set that down in the ground, and then hook up the other end. Okay, even though they had the hose tree. See, I'm used to the hose tree being already connected to the other end. Nah, that wasn't the case. I was finna pull the level, and gasoline / diesel finna go all over the place. So now I know, baby. Double check, triple check, and then on top of that, to make it even worse, I done unloaded half the trailer, and I'm hearing this damn hissing sound. And I'm like, man, what is this hissing sound now? I'm going in tank 1 and tank 3, because it's all even. I'm going in 1 and 3, but I'm parked in the middle, so I'm parked on number 2. Got 1 and 3 coming out this. So I'm like, what is that hissing sound? So I'm looking. I stopped the flow. When I stopped the flow, the sound stopped. I said, man, maybe it's just a little thing flaring off or something. So I started back up, and the sound started back up too. And I'm like, man, something don't sound right. So I'm looking, and I noticed on number 2, they got a little pipe that come out the ground. On top of the pipe, it screws. It's a cap that screws for all my fuel hauls. It screws. Well, the cap wasn't on. They actually had it for whatever reason. I don't know if they was trying to vent number 2, but they had the cap with that much space, and what I was hearing was the air coming out. So I stopped the flow, and I'm like, is that supposed to be like that? Like, is it a reason they trying to air off? So I'm not used to that, so I just screwed it back on and kept flowing. So I don't know what that was about. Somebody tried to set me up with a big spiel, but anyways, like I said, a lot could happen between now and next year. So we show 80,000 last year, this year. Okay, cool. Pay the taxes. Okay, now where we at? let's go back to Google. Type in mortgage payment calculator so we can figure out if $80,000 is sufficient. So purchase budget. Yearly household income before taxes, I put $80,000. Monthly debt, let's just say $250 because that's what they put in, $250. So leave it right there. Down payment. I believe a truck driver could come up with, let's just say $12,000. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. Let's just put 10. Let's put 10,000. 10,000 for the down payment. Long term, 30-year fixed, FHA. Okay, FHA. Interest rate, just leave it right there wherever it's at. Mine say 6.5. Cool. Tennessee. Credit score, y'all ain't got the best credit. Let's give you a 680. Boom, 680. Okay, cool. Okay, purchase budget, $260,000. Okay. Now let me pull a calculator out. If we do FHA, you want to do 10%. You don't want to do 3.5% down. Do the 10%. So what was that? 260. Okay, $260,000 times 0.10. It's $26,000. A truck driver can't come up with them $26,000. Andrew, they can't do it. We're gonna have to come. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get y'all into a game plan because I am not confident that a truck driver can save up $26,000. It's not W-2 working for Mr. Charlie. I know because it's from 2018 to now. I don't know how many truck drivers could save up $15,000 to go buy some old raggedy truck that'll get you to the pot of gold a lot quicker. I'm just teasing you. I'm selling hope. Believe in the hope. For down payment, we're gonna put 12,000. We're just gonna put 12,000. Okay, so $80,000 household income, $250 monthly debt, $12,000 down payment, 30-year fixed FHA, purchase budget $262,000. Okay, boom. So if we claim $80,000, which means we go and pay the taxes net last year. The taxes this year already paid because they take it out of the check. So we're working with 80,000. We go get a house for 260. Okay. Now, if that works, we got something to look forward to. Now you go to work smiling because you got to go. That ain't set out in 2026. You got to go for next year. So now when you go to work, in your mind you're thinking, well, hey man, let me go to work, get this $15,000 for the RS because we get a house next year. How long does it take to get up that $15,000, Andrew? We got 4-5 months to do it. You got all the way to the end of this year. You got all the way to the end of this year. Then come next year, hell, they ain't gonna send you W-2 to probably like February 1st. Then you gotta file. And it's going to be wintertime. You're going to wait till after wintertime. So technically you got, 4 months now, 4 months next year. At least spring. You got 8 months. And I'm talking about if you got $0 right now to pay the RS. I ain't talking about if you already got some dry powder. You got some money in the stock market. You just cut a check. Now, I'm not no mortgage or loan officer. I don't do real estate, so I'm not saying any of this can work. We selling hope. I'm just saying. But it is something I'm gonna ask my little real estate agent about. Hey, if I show 80,000 last year and on 1099 and 80,000 this year, can we work with that? And if they say of course, then I got something to look forward to. Then cause see what end up happening if that works. Come next year, it would be absolutely devastating to the lease drivers if all of a sudden, here come 2025, there go that Andrew, he moving into his house. That man that got a house, 3 trucks, a trailer, and man, we ain't got a tricycle to show for all this 4,000 miles a week we've been doing at the restaurant. I'm just joking, Just joking. Can I throw my jokes out there? I didn't say you wasn't making no money at the Russians. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of y'all ain't got no goals, and when you ain't got no goals, I need to give me a little puppet, so work a puppet, so the puppet can tell you what happens when you ain't got no goals. When you ain't got no goals, them 304s get all your money. When you ain't got no reason to save no money, and you stop by Memphis, Tennessee, and you on Highway 78, and it's 8 o'clock at night, and Love's ain't got no more parking spaces, and the palace done shut down, and you needed a place to park. Ooh-wee. And all you know is Highway 78. And you see the blue beacon next door to the Loves. And on the other side of the blue beacon, you say, oh man, this truck's parked over there. Let me go pull and park over there. You ain't got no goals? The 304s get all your money. And it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. But see, when you got some goals, you won't even park right there. You curtains closed. We gotta get this money. We got something to do in a couple of months. All I'm saying. Cause I watch YouTube and I say, I watch truck drivers on YouTube and I see the ones that ain't got no goals and I see where the money going. No goals, okay. Well, where's all the money they making go to? So, anyways, okay. One more thing. Let's do 85,000 household income. That'll give us about a 280 purchase budget, okay? Now, 260, 280, we somewhere right in there, okay. So now you got a reason to show up to work and smile. Because you just gotta go 4 months. See, this January 1st, better yet, January 1st, this year's over with. You got the paperwork. You got the paperwork for 2024. You paid the taxes for 2023. Anything that happens past January 1st, it don't even matter, man. You already got your 2 years tax returns. If Mr. Charles say, hey man, look, we didn't know you had a goal, man. We gotta let you go come January 1st. Hey man, I got 3 trusts parked. Fire it up, baby. Fire it up. So, like I said, I know I'm gonna finish out the whole year with Mr. Charlie anyway. I already told you guys. Until, some change go on with this economy, which it ain't finna happen this year. Okay? But come 2025, it may. We don't know. A lot of things going on right now. I think, matter of fact, I just read, I put it in the community section, Trump plane here to make an emergency landing. So, if y'all don't know out there, lease drivers just tried to take him out again. They tried to take him out again. He had to make an emergency landing. They was having hydraulic problems. Whew, boy. Boy, they tried, boy. They tried. I don't vote. I do not vote, but I am registered to vote. Well, not yet, but I signed up. I didn't have no choice. I had to sign up because I got to get a new CDL. Okay, and to make it easy, I need a voter's registration card. So I registered to vote, and whenever they send my voter's registration card, then I guess I can see I'm registered to vote. But it's only for me to go get a new CDL because, the documents they requesting, I ain't got. Am I leaving anything out? A lot of people this year, as y'all saw, he had to go work a company job. I'm working a company job now. I don't have nothing wrong with my trucks. They not in the shop, nothing like that. It's just I seen how the truck industry was working, and I said, you know what? Let me just park my trucks, go jump in the truck with Mr. Charlie. You know, be at home, maybe a little 2,000 gross, 1,800 gross, whatever the case may be, and let me get this paperwork because it looked like all of this year gonna be jacked up, which it is. We in August and it's still jacked up. Matter of fact, I just seen a guy on Asian My yesterday talking about he can't pay his mortgage payments, and I'm looking at him, I'm listening. He said, man, it's rough out here and the money ain't out there, and I'm looking at him and I'm sitting over there thinking either the guy's lying or he ain't got nobody around him that can he ain't got no friends, nobody that cares about him. Because I'm looking at Asian Matt doing this video, and one thing I noticed, the truck and trailer, it looks nice, it looks wonderful, but the truck and trailer is parked in the right spot. It's parked at the truck stop, it's in the parking space, so the truck and trailer belongs right there where it's at. The problem is he is not in the right spot. You see, he's still in the truck. The truck and trailer is where it's supposed to be at. It's supposed to be parked. He's supposed to be in Mr. Charlie's truck getting his damn payment for the mortgage. That's what he was supposed to be. I don't know why is he still in the truck? Is all that stuff paid for? Because if that stuff paid for, leave that right there. It's still gonna be there as long as you talk to them folks and they say you can leave it there however long, or if you need to take it to storage, take it to storage. But the truck's still gonna be there. If you got the title, I got the title of the truck. So I got a truck I bought back in 2018. It's out there somewhere in the grass somewhere. It could be the year 2030. I know it's still gonna be out there. So go jump in the truck with Mr. Charles. Pay your mortgages. You already down two months. You know, three they looking at foreclose. I don't get it, truck drivers. What is he waiting for? He already got a mortgage. What you gonna lose the house for? Well, you can go jump. He can go to the Russians, 1099. One of these 70 cent a mile, all miles paid company driver job, and get that mortgage paid. Man, quit playing. What's wrong with these drivers? Boy, I wish he would call my phone with that nonsense. Man, I'm down 2 mortgage payments. I don't know what's going on, man. I can't find no freight. Ain't your trucks and trailers paid off? Yeah, man, I own everything. What you waiting for, fool? You don't park that crap and go jump in. Mr. Charlie got all them trucks out there. Man, I don't know, man. I can't do it, man. I can't work with Mr. Charlie. Fool, your truck still, you can go jump back in your truck any day of the week. What are you talking about? Man, I don't want to cut my insurance off. Man, boy, it would have been cut off if it was me. You see how fast I cut that insurance off? Matter of fact, every month that went by from now to the time I cut that insurance off, I didn't save about $700 a month. You know what I can do with $700 a month? Get a Hellcat. I'm just saying, what's wrong with these drivers? I don't know what the big deal is. He owned the truck and trailer. I'm assuming. Now, I don't know if he really owned it. I don't think he said that. Now, if he got payments and all that, that's different. If all that stuff leased, that's different. I can't help a lease driver. I can't help a lease driver. I tried that too many years and went by me trying to help a lease driver. I ain't been able to do it. Not even the people that's closest around me, I can't help them leasing. But all the cash truck drivers around me, we all in company trucks. Every week we getting